Bro, I'm aimbot. Bro, how does he get away on health? These guys are so lucky. Too bad, BMG out.
Push, bro.
You killed him there, Connor, what?
Yeah. Oh, but I'm doing work.
You get them all?
Yeah, brother! Oh, you
Flagging,
helped me with that last
flagging.
time. Yeah, flagging, brother. He's angry, bro. He's not happy. This 1.7 is a little banger, eh?
Bye, empty bar. On ground.
Hey, it's mine, brother. Face tank, baby.
He's on the skill build. You know, Crow guy's on the skill build.
Back up.
Oh my god, man. Oh, he's something.
Whoa, can I get you?
Yeah, I got you about easy.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
No.
Oh, what? Who's he shooting? Cook him.
Alright, for the first weapon, the Mass 2010, 13.6% assault rifle damage, 18% health damage, 9% damage to targets out of cover. The talent, Optimus, weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. Yeah, this talent slaps. Probably the best talent if your shield's been shattered to switch to. I was using a measured, but I feel like Optimus just has the base damage to start off with and it gradually grows up. So I'd recommend Optimus over measured. Measured does hit heaps harder on the bottom end of the clip to do all that damage. The second FAMAS, another FAMAS 2010, Max assault rifle damage, 17.5% health damage, and max damage out of cover. Talent in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 15% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 15% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. So if you drop your decoy, drop your shield, throw a seeker, whatever, you get the double damage for 5 seconds. For the pistol, the orbit, 10% pistol damage, 18.5% optimal range, and perfect finisher. Swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants 35% critical hit chance and 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. You can just proc this off people's skills, NPCs, and yeah, it's pretty OP if you remember to do it. Alright, for the first gear piece, the Seska mask, and for the one piece you get critical hit chance 10%. It's got max armor, max critical hit damage, max critical hit chance, and a max critical hit damage mod. Now, just for a reminder, this is the team version. So if someone has Cody mask on your team, this is what you want to run. And now for the chest piece. For the one piece of Walker, Harris and Co, you get the weapon damage. I got max weapon damage, nearly max critic damage 11.4%, nearly max critical hit chance 5.5%, and same for the mod 11.8%. And unbreakable for the talent. When your armor is depleted, repair 95% of your armor, cooldown 60 seconds. In the DZ it's 50%. Okay, for the one piece Fenris, you get the 10% assault rifle damage. It's got max armor, max crit chance, and max crit damage. And for the backpack, the Matador, and for the second piece of Walker, Harris and Co, you get the 5% damage to armor, multiplicative, max armor, 8.3% hazard protection, 10.2% critical hit damage, and 11.8% critical hit damage mod. And talent, perfect adrenaline rush. Whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 12% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Cooldown 5 seconds. Now for the gloves, contractor gloves. For the one piece, 10% LNG damage, max armor, max damage to armor, and max crit hit damage mod, and the 8% damage to armor is more multiplicative damage. And the Fox Prayers, 10% for the one piece, 10% rifle damage, max armor, max damage to targets out of cover, and max critical hit damage, multiplicative damage. Okay, now for the skills. I don't know, your first skill's whatever you want it to be. You can just do whatever. This build mainly revolves around the shield. For your insync, and then the transition to your Optimus when the shield breaks. But I prefer jammer, just so I can jam their shields, so I'm not at a disadvantage straight up. And I'll take you to the specialization. Alright, so it's Firewall for the specialization. For 2 reasons. One, the medkit it's the strongest thing in the dark side at the moment, especially on medkit push. And if you fight multiple enemies, like if you're in a 4v8 or you're a 2v6, medkit pushes are pretty much the smartest way to outplay and outmaneuver someone and outbeam them. The health on kill's good, but the second piece is clearly the shield, striker shield, which will give me an extra 12% damage.
Never ends.
See there, and just under stat, damage bonus per enemy, 12%. Clearly, the reason why everyone really is running Firewall. And especially on a tanky build, that helps a lot because now my shield's going to be tankier than a 1.5. And I'll have all that damage, so my shield is less likely to break first than theirs. And if their shield breaks first, well then, yeah, they're at a disadvantage because not only that their shield breaks, they're gonna stop shooting for a second while I'm still beaming them, and I can easily just pull my shield back, strafe left, right, and then just while I switch to my Optimus and then just beam them straight out. That's usually how it's played. Alright, I'll show you the stats. Nearly 30k PvP weapon damage, 52% critical hit chance, 150% critical hit damage, 75% headshot damage, 13% armor damage. I'll tell you the damage out of cover. We'll go with this one. So we've got the 10%. So we've got 18% damage out of cover, which is weird that they don't have that stat in here. So you got your 13% multiplicative armor damage, and then you got your 18% to damage targets out of cover multiplicative. So this build it hits real hard, and then on top of when it crits and you land a headshot, all the added damage is crazy. That's how you're able to see me hit 177k headshot. Oh, I think I even hit a 200k headshot, but he might have had glass cannon on in the intro. But regardless, that's crazy amount of damage. If you land headshots, this build's crazy. Because you're tanky and you're literally beaming like a 1.5. But anyway, that's the build, everybody. Hope you enjoy it, and let me know how it goes, because I made a non-multiplicative version of this build on my last channel, and a few people seen me in the Dark Zone who made it told me they loved it. So I think that this build is a lot better and hits a lot harder than that build, and everyone, I think you should all try it, because this 1.7 I feel is very strong survivability wise and damage wise, and especially if you're in a duo team and you're helping your teammate beam and you're taking some damage for like a 1.3. This is pretty much the duo build to be running. But anyway, I'll stop babbling on. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and enjoy the video.